Hey everyone, sorry it was a minute or two late here. I'm just trying to find you on my phone and it was being really weird. So welcome. My name is Barb. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Michigan. Got some great things for you, to share some things that I've been working on, talking about some kits that we have on sale. There, can you hear my phone? Let me turn this down. Hello, June. Who else is here? Sue and Nancy and Margaret, Diana. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I got to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Thanks for your patience, you guys. Hang on. Okay. All right. I think I got it all straight. Okay. So what do I have for you today? I have some kits to share. Glad you made it, Linda. I was a couple minutes late, so sorry about that. So if you're catching this on YouTube, thank you for watching there. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that, and also click that bell so that you'll get notifications when I upload. And if you have missed me, I've missed you guys. Just things have been super busy. Hi, Jan. Hello, everyone jumping on. Hi, Deb, Linda. Thank you for sharing. I do have a winner for the last time that I was on. Hi, Bobby. The winner, and I'll post it in the messages here on the page, Gail Ashworth, you are the winner for sharing last time I was on, which I looked, it was July 20th. So, I have a prize for you coming in the mail, okay? Thank you for sharing. And this week, as you guys share, I will go back and I will draw a winner, and I will announce that winner for next week. So, Gail, you're the winner. I see you just commented. You are, yay, there you go. I see Margaret recognize it. Good, good, good. So you can tell her. All right. So, lots of things. The new mini catalog. I don't have a hard copy, but my order is supposed to be here tomorrow. And maybe, I haven't ever done this before. I don't know. I might be able to do an unboxing, but it might have to be Saturday. I'm going to be watching my little granddaughter. Well, she's not little anymore. She's going to be 15, but she's special needs, and so she can't be left alone, and she needs help with things. You are welcome. Thank you for sharing, Gail. But I'll be watching her tomorrow evening, spending the evening with her. And, of course, I got to work during the day, so maybe Saturday I'll do a little impromptu video of unboxing so you can see some of the fun stuff I plan to do some classes with. All right, lots of chit-chat. Okay, don't forget this. I'm going to share some of these kits with you guys because I think you just see the pictures online. I have some of them, so I'm going to share some of them with you open, and so you can see what they look like. They're fantastic, especially if you have grandchildren, nieces, nephews, your own children that want to learn how to stamp, or for yourself. There's some great stamp sets or sentiments, just the stamp sets that come in those kits are pretty fabulous. So, all right, let's see here. Hi, Charlotten. Welcome, everyone. So glad that you're here. Okay, I am going to go ahead and turn the camera down and pull in some things to share, okay? There we go. So I'm still up here in the corner if you need to see me. I am up here. And Barbie's Blessings is our team name. And I would love for you to join our team. Do you know that if you join my team right now, you would get $125 in product, and you would get free shipping, all for $99. Now, you would have tax according to where you are. I do have out-of-state team members. I would love to be of help to you in that. But on top of the $99 and free shipping, you can choose items out of the holiday catalog that doesn't go live until September 5th. September 5th, if you guys didn't know that, is when you will it will go live. Okay, and you can pre-order. If you're already a demonstrator, you can pre-order right now and get your goodies. Okay, all right, I'll talk about that more when I do a live on the unboxing, but right now let's go ahead and get started with some product. I'm going to go ahead and put this here to help with, you get the shine there, but it helps, it's some solids so that you don't have to, what do I want to say? You don't have to see all the busyness. What do I want to share with you first? I want to share these kits with you first, okay? We've got projects, and you're going to love the projects. I promise you. I hope you always love the projects. But behind me, I've got boxes. So I'm going to grab a couple of those, and let's talk about some of these kits. First of all, I love these boxes that they come in. And I don't even know, because there's no, they've already been opened, so there's no name. So, let's see what this one is. Okay, this one is Forever Friends kit, okay, and you can see, let me switch this light up a little bit here. Forever Friends, okay, and they're awesome because they give you instructions, what exactly you need, all of that good stuff. Even, did you guys realize that there's even a ruler at the end here so you can measure your twine or ribbon or whatever they give you? There's that. Now I've already like kind of put these parts and pieces, pulled some of these out here, but I want to show you. Look at these envelopes. Aren't these awesome? So you get these envelopes. The stamp set has fun sentiments like, well, these you can see. I'm out of the camera there. These you can see what the stamp sets are. I don't know if this will help or not, but you can see what the sentiments are on the catalog, or when you look at them online. You get some twine. This one has a Night of Navy. Let me see. I thought I had some done in here, but I guess I didn't. I guess I just pulled them out to open. Oh, and here are the card bases. So one, you've got pale, this kind of yellow. I don't know how well you can see it. And then these pretty green here. So that is, and these are the cards that it makes. These two cards right here. Sorry. This one has the what do I call it? Kind of foil look. So there's one. Some of these I have samples in here. I just don't know which is which, okay? So the next one we have, oh, this one, I love this one, you guys. This kit comes with a box that has a belly band that you can do the small cards. See, I've already put these in their little container here. Let me see if I can find the paper. I've already used this kit some, and that's why the big ones are gone. But I want you to see, this is how the stamp, this is the cutout, but the stamp, it stamps just like that. It's so gorgeous. Now, these sentiments are awesome. Shoot, I don't have my, well, this was a fail. I don't know what the name of this one is, but you can look for this beautiful flower in the online store. I'm sorry about that. But it has happy birthday, has congratulations, thinking of you, happy Mother's Day, best wishes for you. This is a really nice stamp set, you guys. And I am sorry. I thought for sure I had samples in here. All right, couple more. What is this one? Oh, here are some samples with this one. This one's called A Million Thanks Kit, but look at these samples. This one is pink, and look at it's got that like shiny on there. Sorry guys, I was just looking. This one is cute. It's got you pop those flowers up. I really like these. And then thank you with some, it's like, can you guys see that shine? There you go. It's almost like it's clear embossed on there. But those are the samples of this kit right here. And this one's called A Million Thanks. It is a really nice kit. What are the sentiments? Thank you. Seriously grateful for you. All I can say is thanks. So it's a thank you kit, but the card pieces themselves are awesome. All right, so there's that one. Let me grab the rest of them here. Oh, let's see what we have. Let me get myself situated. Thanks for sharing a couple times. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining, you guys. I'm just kind of sharing. These kits are on sale right now for at least 15% off. Go and check them out, because even the new one, there is a new Christmas tag kit. Again, I don't have it yet. But that one is on sale for $11.70. And you get, like, I don't know, 9 or 12 tags in there, Christmas ones. But you guys, look at this set. This is beautiful. This is a set that if you're not a stamper or you like the beautiful cards, this is for you. This one is called Notes of Cheer, and there's no stamping with this one. But look at these cards, okay? Isn't that gorgeous? Now you could, if you have stamps, you probably do if you're watching me, you get these gems in the kit, you get the sentiments, and you get these pop-outs. Anyway, there's that one. And then the envelopes are scalloped, and you have these pretty inline linings. Look at this one. It's shaped like a butterfly, and it says, "You make life brighter." Very, very nice. And then here's this one with this laser cut die. So nice. A little note of cheer. These are awesome. You guys, I believe this kit is $11.70. And what do you get? You get 3, 6, 9 of these cards in this kit, Notes of Cheer. Now, if you'll notice on the description part of the event, I put the link in there. If you want to order any of these, you can use that link, and you'll be directed to my website where you can order these. All right. Let's see what this one is. Oh, this one's fun. This one is called the Best Remedy Kit. Now, it is pretty cute. It's got a little mouse and a skunk and a little bird. These are so cute for kids. And then you've got the stamp set. Let me see here. I don't know if you can see it. Did you guys know that you also get a block with these kits? You get a block. And here, these are sequins that come in here. And then here's the little guys that you pop them out and they can go on your card. But again, so super easy, because they give you complete step-by-step instructions. I love it. And I got one more to show you that I have open here. So this one has a skunk, and it's got little puns like, what does this one say? It says, "Sorry life stinks sometimes. Even though this stinks." I mean, it's got stuff to do with stinks because that's a little skunk. You can't tell because it's a clear polymer. Super cute. And the last one is another one that I believe is $11.70, on sale for $11.70. You have that one and love it? Oh, awesome, Bobby. I do have one. I sent one of these cards out, but here is one of the finished. This is the finished card of this one right here. But look at, this is gold, and this is already stamped for you. And this is called Kerchief Card Kit. And I'll pull it out here. But yeah, if you purchase the kit, this is how it comes, just like this. You get this box, you get this kit. Now look at this green one. It's really nice. It's really, really pretty. This is a nice kit too. No stamping. Put it together and you've got these beautiful cards. All right, so there we are. That's a lot of time, but you know, sometimes I hope this was helpful to see some of the parts and pieces of some of the kits that are available right now that you can purchase. I'm going to put these behind me here. And 15% off. Okay? All right. Let me get myself situated. So, I shared on my little notes that I was going to show some things that I've been working on. And, oh, I have a happy mail I wanted to share with you. Look at this cute card. This is from Jan Moody, I believe, sent me this card. So, Jan, thank you so much. I love it with the peach paper and the peach stamp set. You know, peaches are in Michigan. They're in Michigan, and I had some the other day. It was so good. But thank you for that cute card. Let's see. The next thing let's talk about is, if you guys follow my channel, you follow my, how long will this sale be going on? For the whole month of August, Diana. That's a great question. Thank you. It will be going on for the whole month of August. So, if you are interested, make sure to run and get those kits. Okay, I had done a Christmas in July with one of my team members, Lynn, and we did 6 designs, 2 of each, and let me show you those designs. Let me show you the cards. And we featured a couple different stamp sets. Mainly we featured the Brightest Glow and then the One Horse Sleigh stamp set. But there you go. Okay, there's one. We featured a lot of the online exclusives, which is the gold and silver ribbon, the gold specialty paper, gold and silver specialty paper. I need to move over here. There we go. This one was a shaker card that we did. Can you see the light's kind of crazy there? But this was perched in a tree using the melody folder there. Now this one we did, you get 2 of each design. There was 2 of each design, but look at this one is so pretty. This one uses, the pretty peacock. And this one was Berry Burst. So we did the same thing. We just used the Berry Burst and the pretty peacock. The piece of designer paper left over was 2 inches, and so they could put that on their envelope. But yeah, this card, just like this with the envelope, that would take 1 6x6, and I think there's a little strip left over. What, 3/4 of an inch? So there's those. Then we also did some fun with the Brightest Glow dies that coordinate. And then we use some of the country and paper and silver and gold ribbon. Again, this is the silver. The gold was on the other card, but there you go. And last but not least, we use the Ringed with Nature. And this card right here with we have the red and the garden green ribbon that's available right now in the main catalog, but there you are. So we did some Christmas in July with what we had available, right? We didn't have a ton of the Christmas stamp sets available and stuff. So we used what we had, and this is what we came up with. So I hope you like those. I'm going to put these away, and then we're going to get stamping. Okay, first thing we're going to do, I'm going to share one of my fun folds that I've been doing, or I had done on a class. I'm trying to get this light so that it's a little better. There we go. And so let me show you the card first, and then I'm going to show you how I made it. Okay, here's the card, and then this is how it opens. Okay, just like that. So here's all my parts and pieces. Put that up here. Have you guys seen that fold? Thank you. What's the shaker made of, Diana? It is an envelope. It's a clear, one of our clear envelopes, and I just stamped. Let me grab it. So these are the silver sequins that are in the catalog right now, in the annual catalog. Let's see here. I don't know. I don't know if that's too dark. Sorry. I used a clear envelope, and so you put your cardstock in as far down as you want. Then you fold the side over and tape it, and then this piece and tape it, and then here you are. You put your sequins in there, and that's how it works. That's an easy, fun technique. I should show that sometime for sure. So I'm going to feature the Earthen Textures stamp set. I have all the stamps already out for us to use. Goodness, I keep getting out of the screen here. Sorry guys for moving that screen on you. There we go. Keep getting off the screen. So what we're going to be using is these three colors, which again I pulled these from kind of from the designer paper itself. Shaded Spruce, Moody Mauve, and Crumb Cake. That's what we're using. And let's grab these stamps. Got several stamps we're going to use on this card. I do have to do a little bit of cut on this one. Let me grab this right here and get all my goodies in front of me here. You are welcome, Diana. Thanks for asking. I appreciate you asking questions like that. Sometimes I don't think about giving all the full details, and but yeah, I'll have to demonstrate that sometime because it is an easy way. All right, let me pull all this stuff out so you can see what we have. So if you wanted to create this card, let me tell you what you need. This is Moody Mauve, and this is 4 1/4 by 5. This is going to be your base. Then you need a piece that is 11 inches by 4. Okay, Moody Mauve. And then I have pre-scored this at, let me make sure here, 2, 2 3/4, 7 1/4, and 9. So 4 inches by 11, and again, 2, 2 3/4, 7 1/4, and 9. That I've already got it pre-scored. So that's what I have. Now I have a piece of vanilla that we're going to be stamping in one of the pottery. And if you haven't seen the Stampin' Up video on how they created this designer paper that I'm using, it is really amazing. They actually took like pottery and came up with the designs on this paper. I don't have much of this paper left, like the full package, but we're going to use these two pieces, and then this is what the other side of that looks like. And those are 1 inch by 4 inches, 1 by 4, so 2 1 by 4s. Then I have a piece of crumb cake, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Then I have 2 pieces of vanilla. One of the vanilla is going to be on the front. That's 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then this is for the inside. Hi, Elaine. 70 degrees in North Carolina. Wow, it was hotter here in Michigan today. Wow. So this vanilla is 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. This is for the inside. Then I, of course, have a little strip. We're going to stamp our sentiment on that. It's a 1/2 inch of vanilla. So I'm using vanilla instead of white. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to be stamping on this piece. We're going to be stamping on all these vanillas. So I'm going to move those out of the way for the momento. All right, first thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and stamp, and then the first pottery, and you are right here, and that's going to be Moody Mauve. Okay, so Moody Mom. I'd be curious, how many of you, I don't think I've demonstrated anything with this stamp set. I'm curious to know how many of you guys have this Earthen Textured stamp set. So I'm going to just stamp the Moody Mauve pot right there. And if you notice, can you see how the die cuts the image just inside of the image? So when you go to do that die cutting, don't be surprised when it doesn't go on the outside of the pot, which is normal, okay? All right, I have my little mini emboss machine here, and I need to grab my die. And when I have a bundle like this, I like to keep my dies kind of inside. See that? And I just need this pot. Oh, by the way, I've used some of our ribbed shimmer paper and cut this green piece. See how it's kind of shimmery? And I used I already had that one done, but I had to stamp the pot first. So this piece right here, this fun piece. Lots of fun pieces, dies in this set. Okay. Real quick, let's run this through and get my plates. All right. I think I did a lot of jibber jabber at the beginning. I don't have too many on here right now compared to normal. I hope that what I shared with you guys, I hope it was good. I tell you, I love to see these things in real time because, like the kits, because sometimes, you know, online shopping to me is not what it's all cracked up to be most of the time. Okay, I'm totally on the wrong end here, so let's see. I'm trying to do this left-handed. I think I can do it, you guys, so bear with me here. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, here we go. I usually crank with my right hand, and I just cranked with my left, and let's see how I did. Fabulous. Alright, so there's our pot. Alright, let's move this stuff out of the way. All good, Jan. Thank you, hon. Such an encourager you are. That makes me happy. Sometimes I feel like, oh no, did I talk too much? Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, so we got that stamping done. Okay, I need to put this back in my case before I lose it. You know what? I was cleaning my stamp room out today, and I'm, you know, sweeping up scrap pieces of paper and stuff, and I looked down and I found a die. I'm like, oh no, what is this from? And sure enough, I realized where it was from. It was from my something fancy. It was like that octagon kind of shape one. I was so happy I knew where it went. Okay, so we need to make sure we got the right one. So this square one is what we're going to use on the front. Now the reason I wanted to do this first is because I need to know kind of where I'm going to be stamping behind it. So before I do that, I've got one more. We've got this nice big pot here, and we're going to stamp that. Now this is made, can you see that? It is made, it's a distinctive stamp, and it's made so that it isn't a solid color of ink. So don't be thrown by that. All right, so let's see. I need to kind of, let's see. Let's go about right there. Hopefully I got it straight. Okay, not too bad. Okay, cleaner, where are you? Let me get over here. Clean as I go. Gotta do that. And, okay. Now, next, let's do that. So this pot, I want this pot to kind of come over here because we've got a sentiment that I want to go across, and I need to also figure out where I want my little plumes to come out. I'm using this stamp right here, and again, this is going to be in the mauve. I don't need this inked up all the way, so I'm just going to kind of, see, I didn't ink it up all the way down the stem because I really don't need to. What I want is I want this to just, oh shoot. Okay, let's put this back. So here's what I'm doing. I'm not stamping on top of my pot. I'm just getting an eyeball on where I need this to be. And then I'm going to move it out of the way and then stamp down, just like that. Because see what happens when I put this down? That is exactly what I want. Okay? All right. Next, we're going to go with our crumb cake. We're going to go with crumb cake. I'm done with the mauve. Let's close that up. And crumb cake, I'm going to use this pretty wheat looking piece. Ink that up. And again, I might not need that whole bottom, but that looks pretty good. Okay, so I need to come up a little closer here. And I want this, oh, yeah, I don't want to stamp on my pot. I almost did. I'm going to angle this a little bit because I want this to kind of come off to the side and stamp that like that. Okay? Now, it's right over top of the mauve, but you can still see it, right? Doesn't look that, I love it. Before I stop with my crumb cake, on the inside of my card, I want to make sure I had it the right way. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ink this up, and I'm going to stamp and then stamp and one more time like that. And there we go. We just have a nice little something in the inside. And then we're going to do the sentiment for the inside. We're done with the crumb cake. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate them. Whoops, I don't need the mauve. I got the mauve in error. We need the shaded spruce. Shaded spruce, and the sentiment is, you are proof there is good in the world. And we're going to take that. See if I've got it straight here. Stamp that right here. Fabulous. And then next, remember that strip we had that we needed? We're going to use that. And with gratitude, we're going to stamp that here. Let me get way close. Fabulous. Okay. Okay, so that one's done, and stamp off the excess ink, and that one is done. Okay, so I think we got all the stamping done. Now let's put it together. I'm just looking down at the... Thank you guys for being here. I know that taking time out of your day means a lot to me. Okay, so we're done with the shaded spruce. Shaded spruce is a color that I don't use a whole lot. How about you guys? Is that a color you use much? I really don't use that one much. All right, so I'm going to do my little angle that I love to do. We're going to angle that, and then we're going to angle that. So I got that done. And I think that we're ready to glue things down. All right, so let's pull these back in now that we've got our stamping done. This is the back of our card. Let me grab this guy. Scoot over here. Scoot over here. So this is the inside. So let's go ahead and put some adhesive on here. And then this is just going to go right in the inside of my scoring, like that. Okay, so there's that. Now, we're going to take these two pieces here, and the card's going to go landscape. And these are 1 inch. Now, just the biggest thing when you're putting these on, make sure that you don't have one going down and one going up. Make sure they're both going the same direction. So I'm going to do that. And these, like I said, just little 1 inch strips. You know, lose my stuff right in front of me. Arrived a bit late, but happy to be watching from India. Hi, Jan. I shared your nice card that you sent me a little while ago. So thank you for that card with your check. Okay, so this is going to go right, you know, leaving yourself a little bit of a piece there. And then on this one, do the same thing. It's just going to go on the other side. This was one of the fun folds that I had done. I had put in the description that I'd be sharing some of the things I've been working on. This is one of our fun folds that we did at my fun fold class. My next fun fold class is the 18th, Friday the 18th, and it's an in-person class. Okay, so there's what we got. Now let's go ahead. We're going to attach this back. So make sure that you've got nice and amount of adhesive. Okay, there we go. This, make sure you're right side up. Look at, I'm upside down. That would have been, I guess it wouldn't have mattered, but I want my things to go up. So, all right, so that is 4 inches. So it's going to go like, I have to get up here where I can see. It needs to go right flush with your designer paper because that it's 5 1/4. It's 4 inches this way, and that matches up with your designer paper. Okay, see what I got going on? There we go. And then this is going to open up, but we need to put our pieces down. So this is going to go on the crumb cake, and that is, like I said, shared the measurements earlier. It's like 1/4 inch all the way around, just like that. And then this, when you put your adhesive on, you have to make sure that you don't go on one side or the other. If you want it to stay on that side, then you could open it like this. If you wanted to glue it on the other side, you open it like that. So I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to put it on this side over here. So just make sure, I'm putting my finger here so I know not to put adhesive past my finger. And let's do that and that. Okay. And this should be about 1/4 inch on all sides. So if you measure it from one side, then it should match up and look great on the other, just like that. Okay? Now, let's put those other pieces and give some dimension to the card. We're going to take this fun piece, and this, I don't know if you realize, but it is shimmer on both sides. And this paper comes in like white and balmy blue and this, I don't know, to me it matched the shaded spruce more than Pretty Peacock, I guess. So, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the front part here, and then I'm going to lay this down to see where I want it to be. I kind of want it to the side like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take my pot, making sure, I might need to come down a little more, there we go. And take my pot right there, and by putting my pot on top of it, see, it's stuck to my pot. That's what I want, because next we're going to take some dimensionals and pop up this pot. All right, 1 and 2, 3, and let's put this up. Did anybody say they have that this earthen element? I'm sorry, I might have missed the comments, but I had asked you guys if anybody had it, because I'd be curious to know how many of you chose to get this particular set. I've got it there. I haven't used it a ton, but I do have a couple other samples I'll show you. Okay, so there's that. And then this little guy, a trick here is we only need adhesive on the one side, and then we need dimensional on the other side. It's so much fun to play with. I've been making a bunch of, oh, nice, nice, Sue. It really, I mean, yeah, there's some nice things you can do with this, the pots and the pieces that are in the set itself. All right, so with gratitude is kind of going to go like that. And see why I put a dimensional on this side is because I've got this popped up and I want it to lay flush, if that makes sense. Okay, so sticky on the back, dimensional over there, and then it's even with my, pot there. And the thing that really sets this off are two things. If I can find it. I had it here somewhere. I have cut a piece of the kind of the, I don't know, the rope. I didn't bring the whole thing over here. But anyway, I've got two of the loops, and we're going to take this, and we're going to get some dimensionals, and that's going to go on the tall pot. And let's grab that. So I have to tell you guys about my grandson. My grandson is 12. And he loves outdoors and motorbikes and all the boy things, you know. And he started himself a YouTube channel. Guys, he has more subscribers than I do. You know what he told me? Grandma, your videos are just too long. Hi, Maria. I said, okay, all right. Well, you know, I can understand how the younger generation might think that. So, but I got some important stuff that I share, and it just takes that long for me to share all the goodness. So, so how about that? I thought that was pretty cute. Him saying, Grandma, your videos are just too long, because he went and checked them out. So, all right, I need to cut off these fuzzies right here. They just like that. There we go. But yeah, kids are just so much fun. All right, so there's that. And then the last thing is we're going to use, these are fortunately are on back order right now because they're so fantastic. These are the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. And we have a green in here. There we go. And that matches this green, and it just makes all of this pop, adding this green gems. So I'm going to take one of these big ones and kind of go over here, and then we have this one and this one. All right, card number 1 is finished. Let's see that fancy fold again. So there you are. There's your card. It fits in a regular envelope. I guess I should stamp on my envelope, but isn't that pretty? I think it's pretty. And then you take this and you open it up, and there's your inside. Okay? Now, I guess you could cut another piece of this if you wanted to put there, but this way it looks beautiful like this, and then you open it, and there you are. All right. Thank you. Okay, there is card 1. Okay, so now I just need to get all of these things out of the way. And there, I'm going to set this pretty card right up in front of me. It looks so fabulous. What time is it? Maybe this next one isn't too hard. It just has a few parts and pieces. And so, again, like this one. So this was another fun fold that I did in the class. We do usually at least 3, and one of them is an easier one. This one was probably an easier one. But this is using an online exclusive, and it opens like that. I have a white for the inside for the other one. So, but yeah. Oh, remember I said I would show you some samples of the Earthen Elegance? Let's do that really quick before I do the next. This is one that I created. I really like this. And it's using the nested dies. And it's kind of a fun fold. It's like a gate fold. But I did die cut these pieces out. And I added the gold, there's gold, silver, and or gold, bronze, and copper, I think. So I like that one. This was a swap that I got from Pat Miller. But yeah, this one, look at how she used that here. And then another die and these other dies in here. Very pretty. So that's, like I said, this is the only other thing I've done with this, with the stamp set. So, all right, now on to the next one. So let me show you. This is the stamp set, Tropical Leaf. That I couldn't remember the name of it. Tropical Leaf is what we're using. It has XOXO, love you lots, hello, thanks so much. We are going to use the hello because then I can use it for a guy or whomever. Where do you find the online exclusives? Diana, the best way I can describe it is when you click, there is a menu. So you shop now, and then there's a menu, and in that drop-down menu, it'll have a title that says online exclusives. But you do have to go to the website to see it. So if you're a demonstrator, you have to go to the customer side with the new system that we have. So if you're a customer, you're going to see it anyway. You're going to see that menu, do the drop down, and you'll see a title that says online exclusives, and then they're all right there. That's where you'll find like the one horse open sleigh stuff going on. Some of the carryover things went in there. There's some fabulous stuff. So if you go online and take a look, there's a ton of stuff on there. So don't miss them. Don't miss it. You know, it got a lot of great things. All right, so let's pull all these parts and pieces out and grab all my stamps that we're going to use. This one is using Pretty Peacock and Smoky Slate. And then because there's a two-step to this leaf, we got lots of stamps here. And then this can come in a bundle, and it has the leaf punch. So we'll be using that. And so the first thing we're going to do, tell you the measurements. So if you want to make this card, again, this is one where you just use one of these flat bases. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have cut the designer paper to 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to go here. And then I have a long piece of the Pretty Peacock, and I believe this is 11 by 3 1/4, and then it's just folded in half or scored at 5 1/2. Okay, and then for the inside, we have both of these are the exact same, and these are 3 inches by 5 1/4. And then I have some scraps to stamp on with the leaves. Oh, you know what? I might need some more scraps than that. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, let me pull in my mat because this is polymer and we will need to use some mat. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to take this because we're going to be punching these. And here's a tip. When you're punching and you're stamping, if the punch goes this way, then make sure that when you stamp your image that you're able to put that in there and punch it out. So if I stamped it sideways, I'd have to come in here and I couldn't get 2. I think I can get 2 on this piece. Let's see. Let's see if Barb can do it. All right, this is Pretty Peacock. I'm doing it full strength, and then I'm stamping off, and then I am going to stamp a leaf right there. Okay, yes, and then do this again, full strength, and then stamp off, and I'm going to turn it this way. Can I do it? Can I do it? I think I can. We're going to try. Boom. Let's hope we can get both of these out of here. Okay, there's that. If not, we might get 2 out of here. All right, there we go. And yeah, we can get 2 on this one. There. Oh, look at that. There's a score in that one, so can't do that. Surprise. Okay, there. Okay, so there's what we have. Now we need the vein for the leaf, and let's go ahead. This is not a set that I have done a lot with. I did a swap with it once, one swap. But yeah, it can go with lots of different sentiments. All right, let's stamp this. And you know, I find that if I turn this at an angle just a little bit, it seems like it fits in the leaf a little better. There we go. All right, so we need 3 leaves. That's all I wanted there. Okay, so that's that. Okay, there and there. Okay, we need those 2. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to stamp our, well, while I have that open, I'm going to go ahead and stamp, then we'll punch those out. So here is my front or the inside. They're both the same. I'm going to take these long stems here, and I'm trying to decide, I think we want it this way. Okay, so when I have something that's long, I always just take and go pad to stamp instead of stamp to pad. It just makes everything easier. Okay, so this needs to, going to do this kind of at an angle. And I think I'm going to come off of the page a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm using, all of the greenery is the Pretty Peacock. That's what I'm using. And then before we finish, I'm going to go ahead and take the small leaf in the peacock. And I'm going to stamp that one off. And then I'm going to, whoops, put that up a little better. Let's stamp that off. And then I'm going to come over here and stamp mine to the side a little bit. And then take the vein and do the same thing that I did with the other ones. Let me get up here where I can see. Kind of like that. All right. Fabulous. Okay. Let's do this before I'm done. I didn't stamp the envelope on the other one, so we're going to stamp it on this one. So we're going to take this leaf and we're going to, again, stamp it off. And let's go ahead and stamp it like that. Oh, Barb. Let's see if I can line this up again, because I went off the pad. Oh, well. Like that. Let's take the vein. This one is kind of a boring card. I think it's kind of a boring card, but I think that the fun fold is easy and fun. It's one that you can do pretty quick and still give a nice little wow. Let me see if I can. Just thinking off at my top of my head here. Nah, we're going to leave that. We're not going to do anything with that. We're just going to maybe do another leaf. How's that? Okay, stamp off. And let's just do that. And then some veins again. Just like that. Alright, so we just have a little something on the front. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is for the front of the card. And let's get some adhesive and put this together. Where are you? Way up here. Who just jumped on? Well, hello, whoever just jumped on. Thank you for joining us. And this is going to go right here on the front, and it is got a little bit of edging all the way around, like that. Okay, this goes on the inside, and of course, this is where you'll write whatever you would like to say to whomever you are sending this to. Oh man, I thought oh, not good, Barb. I thought I had this. I thought I put it on wrong side up. Okay. There we go. I think it's crooked. Oh, gosh. All right. Oh, there we are. Front, back. Okay. And this will go on the front. And again, you can decide if you want which way you want the paper. I think I'm gonna see where I got this from. This is from the Les Shops. That's what I wanted to tell you. The Les, I think that's how you say it because it's French. And then that is just going to mount onto this piece. So don't ever not get a paper because you're like, ooh, I really don't like that. Because on the other side, you might have something really fabulous that you can use. And this is going to go on the front, and I'm just going to make sure that I am getting this centered. So, right there to there. Okay, there we are. All right, let's close this up, and last but not least, we're going to stamp the word hello onto our nested die, and that's somewhere around here. You guys know how that stuff works, right? It's right in front of your face and you just can't see it. I'm not finding you. Where are you, my friend? Great. Oh, it's under my adhesive over here on the side. I knew I'd find it. All right, so the word hello. And I want that kind of over to the right a little bit because, right bottom, because we have some things, other things that are going to kind of go over that. So, let's close that up. And all of these need to be cleaned, but I'm just going to lay them up here out of my way for the moment. Bring that punch in. And let's punch these leaves out. So, line that up. Let's see if I can do it. I have to look at it and then I can show you guys. But what I do is I line it up and then I kind of hold it a little snug, and I've got it right there. So there's one. And then let's turn this one around and see if I can line this one up and get it punched. There we go. Yay. And then I am going to go ahead and take this third one because we need that third one. And the other one, though, it's got that line through it. It's not going to work. It's trash. And, okay. So now we are finishing our card. So the hello is going to, it's going to go flat, all right? So I'm going to put that on first. So I want that kind of right underneath here, all the way to the edge of the white. Maybe I'll come all the way to the edge of the peacock, like that. Okay, ta-da. Then let's go ahead. These, I'm going to put one flat, so let's grab this one and put this one flat, and it's going to go right over here to the left. Let's bring, like that. As long as you're not off of your card. See, I'm not off the edge here because it can still open. Okay, so that one is flat. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on this one. All right. 1, 2, and 3. We're almost done. This is it. So let's go ahead and let's put this one. Decisive. I'm trying to be decisive in where to place it. Okay. Thought I saw another comment. All right, you guys, this is the last card, but I do have one more fun thing that we're going to do here. So I'm going to take this one and let's go ahead and put it kind of like that. All right, so there we are. That's what we have. But the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do splatting. We're going to do splatter all over this. And the way that you can do that is, this is the dark pretty peacock. You can take your bone folder and you can just start. And now if it's super dry, it's not going to work. But this is giving me little splatters all over my card. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to bring it up close so you can see. Hopefully you can see. I don't know. Can you see those little splatters on there? Anyway, I just think it adds so much to the card when you do that. And last but not least, I love these gems. I've been using them a lot. They're the sequence, they're not gems, they're adhesive back sequence trio. You have Berry Burst, Pretty Peacock, and then the white kind of iridescent. But we're going to put Pretty Peacock, of course, because that is what we are doing here. And let me grab my fantastic take your pick tool. We're going to take one of the small ones and just kind of go right here. And then we're going to grab some of these big ones. Let's bring one right there. And another big one. I think should go right there. How's that? All right, so it gives us a little bit on there. There you go. And that's our card. I think it took more work to create the leaves than it did to actually do the fun fold, right? And create that. So there's that. And let's move these out of the way. So there's card number 2. Now remember, I shared all the stuff about the kits, so you guys check them out. Don't miss those. They're awesome. And then here is the other card that we did. There we go. And I didn't stamp anything. Maybe I will before I finish this, put this all together. But those are the 2 cards that we created this evening. And hopefully I taught you something different with a fold. Thank you. Thank you. And if you don't have these, just take the concept and do something else. You know, make something else with using the fun fold. I love taking layouts from years ago and doing things with them. One last shameless plug, don't miss out on the bird's eye view class that I have. RSVP is the 10th, and that class is super cute, and it's featuring the glorious gingham. It does take, you know, the bird's eye view doesn't have any sentiments, so I mixed it with the biggest wish. There is it's on my YouTube page. You should be able to find it if you click on my videos under my page. But check that out. Those cards are so cute. I've got a couple samples here that I got in swaps. Now mine, I did not use the glasses on any of my cards, so you can add them if you like. These are 2 swap cards I got. This one is so cute. Lots of coloring. And you do need blends. This is from Stephanie Flath. She's the one that did this one. Says you did it. And then this one is cute using the, both of these are Lost Lagoon. And again, on the books with the school type look. So cute. But that's 2 samples. And you know, I did not bring my... Go check out the YouTube video. You can see the cards up close and personal, which are really nice. And check that out. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Anyway, that is what we have for this evening. I'm scooting down in my chair here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch the camera up so I can see you guys. Ta-da! And just thank you for being here. And sorry, it's kind of dark. There we go. Anyway, I'm glad to be with you this week. Make sure to join me next week. If not Saturday, I might have a pop-up video on Saturday. So if you click the following, you should get notification if I do that. I don't know that I'll create an event. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know how that would work if I don't, because I don't use my phone. A lot of people will just use their phone and click go live, and that's how it works. But I have to use a different webcam, and so I don't know how that works. Maybe I'll learn something new. All right, you guys, thanks so much for being with me. I appreciate your time. And if you don't have a demonstrator, if you're watching this, you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love for you to be able to order from me. You can click the link that's in the description and go right to my website to place an order. So thanks for a great evening, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, okay? Blessings. Bye-bye.